Hey, we're here at 1117 East Avenue. We're meeting with Mel Stachura with Urban Rehab Consultants. It's a project that we're going to follow with the video blog. It's a little different than 3401 Foster Avenue, where that's a complete cut job. This project actually was abandoned a couple years back, and Mel can tell us a little bit about it.
Hey Ron, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Yeah, this project, like you were saying, was abandoned. I think the last work done on this was in 2007, so it's been over 2.5 years since anything's been done with the house. The inside was about 50–60% completed. All the rough ends were done. Everything was there for the mechanical systems. As you can see when we go in, unfortunately they put the sheetrock up, and you can't do that until you have a framing inspection. So we're working with Baltimore City right now, the building inspectors, to get an okay to continue with work. When we go inside, I'm
why don't you show us what they made you go through?
All right. So you're walking into a house and you say, "My goodness, it's really great that the sheetrock's up. It shouldn't take too long." But unfortunately, you'll see these nice holes cut in the walls here. What Baltimore City is making us do correctly is they're going to come and do a frame inspection. We had to go cut inspection holes in the walls and ceilings as we go along. So we're going to
make you do this throughout.
Yeah, all 3 floors of the house. In particular, we're going to look at these kinds of connections where we have no vertical supports holding up the ceiling there, where they'll want to make sure that this was all done correctly.
Right.
I think it was, but I'm not the inspector. We'll find out tomorrow.
I'm sure they'll tell you what they think.
Absolutely.
Great. Wow, big kitchen.
Yeah, this is 15 by 25, so it's going to be a kitchen dining room. Again, you see the inspection holes for the framing and insulation inspections. What
are you thinking for the kitchen layout?
Well, we're dictated to by what the prior owner had done in terms of roughing in for plumbing and electric. So this is going to be a galley kitchen. There'll be a range, a countertop, refrigerator, open space, and then this is going to be a 9-foot long peninsula with seating for about 4 or 5 people. We'll make it so that there's an overhang on that peninsula, and that'll have the sink and garbage disposal, and then there's going to be some pendant lights hanging down from the ceiling.
So the original plan that they had makes sense?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get in as much wall cabinetry as I can. I think that's important. So it should work out fine though. What
kind of flooring?
That's up in the air. I wanted to do hardwood throughout, but I'm not going to be able to put hardwood down on this concrete slab without building the floor up and giving us trouble with trim.
Maybe like a nice tumbled marble or something?
Tumbled marble, a slate. There's a couple options there, and we'll certainly want to talk about what's the right floor to put down here. It could be an engineered wood floor, and that would hold up okay on the slab.
Sure.
Because it is a slab on grade, we've got to be concerned about cold.
Right.
And so we'll try to address it in a way that keeps the floor pretty warm.
Any plans for the outside? Obviously, there's enough parking there for a big car, maybe 2?
Maybe 2. I want to build a little pergola coming off of here to give some shade and privacy. There is an existing fence. There is an existing fence on the north side of the house. And what I'll do is put wood fencing along this section here so nobody, 1, drives off the parking pad, and 2, it gives them some privacy. Sure. We'll try to put a little pergola here to give them a good courtyard sense back here.
Now, what sort of plans do you have for the basement?
The basement is only about 5.5 feet deep. So we don't have any plans for that other than it's framed up. We're going to have all the mechanicals down there. You want to take a look?
Do we have any light down there?
No, just this. It's probably not going to work.
Yeah, why don't we go upstairs, take a look at that first. And
yeah, we'll do the basement another day. But we're going to sheetrock the basement. So the ceilings are sheetrocked, the walls are sheetrocked. We'll finish off the floor, and could be a small. It could be a low-height playroom, could be an office, could be a workroom.
Great. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2nd floor.
This house already has oak stairs installed, so that's going to be a plus. That's going to turn out real nice. We're coming from the 1st floor up to the 2nd floor.
Now, what kind of hardwood were you thinking for the 1st, 2nd, 3rd levels?
Oak.
Oh, nice.
Because we have oak staircases in already. So this second floor, we're walking towards the front now, it's going to have a full bath. And then there's going to be a front bedroom here. This room is about 15 by 13. If you see, there's, you know, it's going to be a nice big closet.
Sure.
And again, we got more holes opened up right here. Again, the inspector wants to make sure that everything's properly supported.
Sure. Everything looking good?
So far today.
Great.
Let's go back this way. This second floor is huge, Ron. They built an addition. We're now standing on top of the kitchen. And what they did is put in a separate heating and ventilation system.
Great.
For the addition. So this unit that's going to go in here is going to cool the first floor and this bedroom. There's going to be a stacked washer and dryer, full-size washer and dryer in there.
It's going to be real nice up here on the
And
second
then you're
floor.
going to come into the master bedroom. Again, you're about 15 by 13, which is a good size in a Canton row house. And a nice closet. And then in the bathroom, I don't know if we're going to have enough light to see this right now.
No, we can see it. It's a generous full
Yeah.
bath,
We'll
stand-up
have a
shower.
double bowl vanity on this wall. This is a stand-in shower. The way I'm going to trim this out, I'm going to make a modification from what the original builders did, and then I'm going to put a bench over here for sitting.
Sure.
I'm going to have a separate water control, handheld water control, and this will all be a mosaic tile floor in here. It's going to trim out very nicely.
Nice. Nice. All right. Guess they made you do more cuts back here.
Yep, and then, you know, they're going to want to see that insulation is there on the sidewalls.
Sure.
And
What's really nice about this house, there's a lot of windows. You can have great
it's going to be very, very nice.
sunlight going
There's
through.
southern exposure windows, so that's going to be good for heat gain in the wintertime.
Sure.
With proper blinds, that'll be a good way to control the heat gain during the summertime. So now we're going up the rest of the staircase up to the third level. Now this third level could serve as a second master suite in my mind.
Right.
Because there's only one bedroom on the second level with a full bath. So it could also be used as a entertainment level, because I'm going to walk you out to a rooftop deck in a second.
Sure.
The location of a rooftop deck.
Right.
Here again, we got another cutout, because they're going to want to see that R38 insulation was put in the ceilings.
Well, so far it looks like everything's that you cut and open's insulated.
Everything's insulated.
And what's nice about the drywall that was put in is it looks pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be able to repair those holes in rather short order. And,
Why don't you show us the
good living space.
area that's going to be going to do an outside deck, right?
All right, I'm going to tuck behind this piece of insulation because I'm going to show him the construction details. So, unlike a lot of townhomes where there's a rooftop deck, you have to go through a bedroom.
Sure.
This has a direct access to the rooftop deck. So this is going to be about a 12 by 15 deck. I take that back, 16 by 15. So it's going to be a really good size.
Yeah, that's a great size.
And,
Is that a little bit of water we can see over there?
it is. Fort McHenry is directly across there. I think when we have the deck at the final elevation, the view should be even better.
Now you're going to do a new roof?
Yep.
Do new
Matter
exterior?
of fact, in the sequence of things, you would typically do a new roof first, and it wasn't done on this house.
Right.
So before I go any further, I want to make sure we never run into any water problems.
Right.
We're going to replace that roof immediately.
So that's happened pretty.
That's the next task.
Pretty soon.
Yep.
You do a window here?
No. What I'm going to do there is, because I have wood siding here, is I'm going to bring vinyl siding and cover up all this. There was a window there one time. It's now part of the stairwell, and it needs to be covered over, and I want to do it a little more tastefully than what you see presently.
Great. Well, thanks for showing us around. We'll come back next week and.
Well, when you come back next week, I think you're going to see the form stone pulled off the front and the facade restored, some stucco work on the side, and some fencing.
Great.
You're going to be in good shape.
Sounds good.
Thanks.